This is the MCI Center in Washington, D.C., when we have a good matchup between the 2022 Boston Bruins versus the 2005 Washington Capitals. Now, 2022 Boston Bruins have a great defensive structure with Charlie McAvoy, Matt Grzelcyk, and so on and so forth. A great goaltending tandem between Linus Ullmark and Jeremy Swayman. And for this 2005 Washington Capitals, a great rookie sensation in Alexander Ovechkin. As you can see, David Pastrnak for the Bruins, and now we turn to the goaltenders. Olaf Kolzig, he's pretty old, as you can see. His first name matches old Olaf, and he is A2 overall. Olaf Kolzig up against Linus Ullmark, the standout goaltender in that season. Obviously, the stats that they're showing is not accurate to, well, the real life stats. And here we go. Good pass, good dump in, dumps it in, down there. As the Washington Capitals regain possession, dump it down, and for an icing call. And just like 2005 Washington Capitals don't have the best weapons. The only weapon they really have is Alexander Ovechkin, who we will probably see a lot of in this game, as you would for any rookie. And Bruins containing possession right here. Good poke check by Alexander Ovechkin, and good slot shot right there off the pads of Kolzig. Good save to make that happen. And just like Kolzig nearing the end of his career, but as you can see, that was a decent save to make sure it doesn't become 1-0 as the 05 Capitals are in their own zone. As Boston tries to gain control, they lose the faceoff there, but quickly regain possession, and quickly don't regain possession. And they regain possession again. Okay, so Bergeron has the puck down to Marchand, to McAvoy, to Lindholm, to McAvoy fires and is denied. Alexander Ovechkin with a good pass to Ben Clymer. Good hit by McAvoy. And Pastrnak now is going down the left wing. Gets absolutely flatlined. Wheelsy fires. Good save by Ullmark. Charlie McAvoy down the wing. A decent pass off the boards. And, okay, good save. Matt Pettinger now going down the wing right there. And is ran down and the puck's taken away from him. Good save by Kolzig again, just dialed in so far in this game. Hopefully for the Capitals, we'll see a lot of that. Another good save by Kolzig. They need a lot of Kolzig in this game to win it, Jim. So, okay, that one's deflected. And the Bruins regain possession again. Oh! Zubris just flatlined 48 over there, right there. Just destroyed him. Now that guy got flatlined right there. Grzelcyk. That's Grzelcyk. And nope. 05 Capitals regain possession again. And then they actually get it back. And he fires. Oh! Okay, that could have been a good opportunity for the Capitals right there. Just barely missed it, or got a piece of it. It was Ullmark right there. Good save. Even the goalie gave him a little nudge, and now we are stopped that play with 8:37 left in the first period. And just Ullmark with so far 2 goaltenders are dialed in so far in this game as we go to game 1 of 82 of this season. Not a tough match. Not a easy matchup for the 05 Capitals, as they are going against the team that got 55 plus wins. And right there is Hathaway. Gets it down. Right there. Right there. Frederick had that. 75 fires. Oh, good save. Good save. Containing possession. Let's go. That guy might have died. We might need the paramedics. Capitals still regaining possession. Just turn it over to Boston right there, as they are trying to make their first score of the season. As Capitals so far doing a very good job at containing the puck away from them, as they're not. Both teams aren't really. I take that back. Both teams aren't really containing the possession. They're just kind of like throwing it around. They always have it for a second or two. As this is Pastrnak down, looking for someone to. Bergeron fires and scores. Fired that right past the glove hand of Olaf Kolzig. Makes this 1-0 for the 2022 Boston Bruins against the 05 Washington Capitals, and just not an easy save to try and make as for Kolzig, as that was assisted by Pastrnak, who had good possession, and Connor Clifton. Bergeron just rifles one right past Olaf Kolzig to almost end off the first period and first little bit, as there's only 4:17 left. You can see Ovechkin, Zubas, and Chris Clark out there for Washington now, and Boston doing good, and Krejci just might have died. Kolzig covers that one up, and just take a look at the goaltenders. Obviously, Ullmark standing clean right now with a big donut for the Bruins in the game. It's 1-0 as the Capitals gave up 1 point. Kolzig barely missed the glove save as the Bruins get the possession, and not anymore because that guy died. Pettinger to Wheelsy. Just dumps it down. Pettinger gets it. Down there, Morrison again. Wheelsy, as they get the puck stolen from them, as they almost made that. That just barely hit the post, and good slot chance right there. Good right in the front of the net. Right there by Jake DeBrusk. Good pass by Bergeron. Almost a goal for Bergeron. And that's a good shot. That's a good one. Oh, another one. As the final seconds run down in this period, as you just got to give the Bruins a good welcome to DC. And as they just kind of dump it, the Capitals are going to just dump that down to make sure they don't risk anything happening, as that is the end of the first period. All 1-0 in favor of the 2022 Boston Bruins, as the Washington Capitals would give up a glove hand goal. And this is the goal that made it 1-0. Right past the glove. Just right past the glove. Start of the second period is coming up right now, as we just take a moment to focus on the goal that the 2022 Boston Bruins would score, as they would go from Clifton to Pastrnak to Bergeron, as Patrice Bergeron would score his first goal of the season, as Marchand just got absolutely cooked right there, and Zubas right there, a good chance just denied by Linus Ullmark, and the good goaltender that he is, as we take a moment to look at that shot. And it was a good shot, just outplayed by a better goaltender, as you can see there. A very good game so far, as it's just 1-0. Alex Ovechkin's stat line so far is just a -1 on the sheet, as one of the concerns for him is not much defensive awareness, but when you score well, we don't know for sure, but I really do think that in the near future he'll be scoring 9 50-goal seasons. That it's just like a matter of time when he gets his first shot, and if first goal as a deflection shot right there goes over top of Olmark. As you can see, Capitals doing a good job containing the possession right now as they pass Morrison to Clymer down to Zubris, back to Clymer, and just dumps it along because he got flatlined. Um, Lindholm, Ovechkin steals that one, twirling around. Right there is Clark, right back to Ovechkin, fires one, got his first shot of the game, and Olmark will cover that up because he does not want Ovechkin scoring a goal. As Clark and Lindholm going at it, and just take a moment to look at that shot by Clark. Could have been a good shot if that guy was not right there, as it went overboard, as you can say. And Olmark made a very good save to make sure that this game does not turn into be a 1-1 game right there. And Ovechkin got his first shot on that shift, so that's good. And that was a good shot by Bruins player right there. As Capitals regain possession again for another good amount of time. Morrison with a good shot right there, trying to get their wheelsy glove save by Linus Olmark. 14-16 left in the second period, as that would be Taylor Hall making a good shot for probably his first or second of the game, as they didn't give it up. But Taylor Hall right there, just if he was not old, he would, let's just say he'd probably be scoring that, but I digress. Bruins have possession right now so far. And then Washington just gets it right after I said that. Literally right after I said that. That's pretty convenient. Anyways, Wheelsy taking possession of the puck right there. Zubris unloads one, barely misses. It probably would have made that shot if that guy didn't hit him. And here comes 71, fires, barely missed that. Looks like it might have gotten a chunk or hit the post, but that was a good chance right there. Oh, another good chance by 71, right, trying to get that goal of his first of the season. And a Bruins player just got absolutely cooked, and he's hurt. He is hurt. As you can see him limping off right there. I got hurt. That guy just got hit. As another Bruins player would get hurt on that last a minute or two ago. And as time is under 10 minutes, Olmark thinking about going over there, but if he kept following that puck, he would risk either giving it up or going to trapezoid. And if you go into the trapezoid, you're going to get a 2-minute penalty. Although the goaltender is not in the box, so I guess Jeremy Swayman will not get playing time because of that reason. So good shot right there. Good shot. Just generated a good chance. Although it didn't go in, that was a good chance to have, especially when it's only 1-0 and you're, again, only down by 1. See, that guy, number 2, went limping off. He is probably won't be hurt for that long, though. As you guys can see, he's still on the bench. We're not looking at him in the locker room or just an empty seat on the bench. So Capitals gain possession. A good block right there to block Zubris' shot. And Morrison to Clymer. Back to Morrison. Oh, Ovechkin barely missed his shot as first goal of the season, possibly. So, barely missed. This one in the Capitals defensive zone right now. Capitals playing defense. And that was very shocking. That could have been a goal. Right in the middle, like just right there. And then Ovechkin gets tripped. I mean, you just can't have one of those dogs. You just really can't. It's power play for Capitals with almost under 5 minutes to go, 5:26 to be exact. Lindholm, one of the captain leaders on the team, takes a penalty against one of the most generational stars and talent of probably near future, as I think he might be having a 20-year career. I mean, I'm just guessing at this point. I think he's about to be in year 20 something. So, I mean, you this kid, I don't know. He might turn into something not good, but I really do think this kid will be about 40 in a couple weeks, still playing. So, 40, he'll be 40 soon. Well, I mean, he knows it, and yeah, Chris Clark with a very good chance at a possible goal and then gets ran over by Linus Ullmark. I mean, if I was a player, I would not be taking that type of disrespect that Ullmark just gave me. That was very baffling, but I don't really think he meant to. Pettinger with a very interesting shot right there. I just didn't get that on board. Can't really do much on that belay. So sends it down over. Power play winding down. Pettinger, and so he broke someone's stick. I mean, or maybe not. He just picked it up. And final few seconds of the power play is over as Lindholm returns. Clark has possession right now. Eminger down there. Morrison back down there to Pettinger. And a good shot right there. Good shot. Got to generate these chances. Boston needs to find their game. DeBrusque, backhand shot, missed. Yeah, Washington's kind of been controlling the second period. I think they have a very good chance at, I don't know, maybe coming back. A good shot right there. As Ullmark would think about probably covering it up, but he would not. As Boston comes back down this way for a chance. Oh, and they score. Boston would score. After I was just saying how they're trying to get a good chance to score, they just scored. So David Krejci gets a goal off an assist from Carlo and DeBrusque. Just a good pass under pressure by DeBrusque right to Krejci's breadbasket, just right there. Good. Getting hit too, makes a good pass past the shoulder and glove area. Not really much of an attempt for Kolzig right there. Just knew that probably wouldn't have been saved by Kolzig. I just don't really. I was just saying, I was kind of glazing the 05 Capitals right there, saying how they could have it, but they missed a shot right there as Kolzig will cover it up with 2.6 left in the second period. It's 2-0, all in favor of the 2022 Boston Bruins. And you look at this shot right there, a good shot, kind of screen, but Kolzig kind of just trying to get his mind back in the game after that missed opportunity for a good save to have going into the third period soon, and that's just a tied up draw that will get kicked over to the side, and not much came after it. I don't think anything would after with 2.6 left. 2-0 Boston, as you can see, 05 Capitals and 2022 Boston Bruins. Here are the highlights for the second period. And the start of the third period now begins as the Washington Capitals, the 2005 Washington Capitals to be exact, are down 2-0 so far in a nail biter coming down into the third period. 2-0, start of the third period is now underway. So the Capitals, I don't know what they need to do, but a ripper by Ovechkin, just a good shot by Ovechkin, a good glove save by Ullmark right there. Then after a shot from Ovechkin, the young kid, the phenom, looking on trying to get his first goal, and I don't know. Let's see what happens. As he gets the puck, and then I don't know how you flatline Ovechkin. That's just a little inaccurate. I made my settings a little different. I'm joking, I didn't. But Pastrnak goes and gets a good shot. Kolzig tries to dive after it. Does not get that opportunity to, as it be kicked away. Marchand fires, gets a good shot. Tried to get the rebound, did not get the rebound. Here comes Alexander Ovechkin to Clark. Good shot by Clark. Then Morrison to Zubris. Oh, good shot by him. Ovechkin fires and scores! Alexander Ovechkin flying down to get the puck on his back, scoring that, falling on the ground as the kid gets his first ever National Hockey League goal. That is one that he will never, and I mean never forget. As you can see, mascot Air, Slapshot Happy, and that was assisted by Morrison and Zubers. He's going to want to keep that puck as Ovechkin sneaks right by, gets actually, basically, he got Ray Lewis tackled by Linus Ullmark and just still makes the shot. The effort, what a diving effort. I wonder what, I don't know. That looked a little Ovechkin. I don't know. That Ovechkin kind of, that made me think of another goal that Ovechkin's going to have someday in his career in his rookie year. And then Boston just makes it 3-1. Boston right there, like snap, just right there. You think the 2005 Washington Capitals would have some momentum, gain momentum to make this game possibly a 2-2 match, or maybe now they will make it 3-2. But Boston, 2022 Boston Bruins, just like right, like a snap, just like a missile, come flying down. Say, you know what? We aren't gonna like. We don't like the outcome of that goal a minute ago, but we're not gonna hang our heads down, and we're gonna make the effort to get another goal and hopefully maybe seal this. Maybe it'll be the goal that can seal the game as they make it 3-1 with just under about 16 minutes to go. 50 left in the period. I don't know why my game is glitching out. Why was that happening? I really don't know. I'm sorry for the technical issues, my fellow YouTube watchers, but that was a big hit by Lindholm on Wheelsy. Just I don't know. It might be just grasping away. They're just picking. Right, the Capitals just have their wounds, and they just aren't getting rid of them. They think they have a chance, and then they don't. Boston scores immediately a couple minutes ago, and they're gaining possession. Just seems like the Capitals can't get the equalizer. They have good shots. Like you just saw that shot by Pettinger that just grazed Ullmark. If it grazed him a little bit lower, that could have been a goal or a different maker. But Pettinger again has the puck right there. Clymer whiffs on the shot. If you're a Clymer right there, you gotta be kicking yourself in the head right there. Just one shot. You just gotta make that shot. And you whiff on the shot right there. Just kind of whiffs on it. Doesn't really go 75 miles an hour. Actually, it probably went like 4. But that was not the best shot overall. You need to have a better shot on the puck. You got to have a better release. And just one that I think Clymer wants to have back as they win again. But Ullmark makes a very good glove hand shot. Save with 12:55 left in the third period. It's 3-1, and Capitals don't really seem like they have many answers for this Boston Bruins team. Excuse me. They don't have any answers. It just doesn't really seem that they aren't figuring this team out, as Boston has possession right now until now, of course. And now the Bruins have it back and trying to get a shot right there. Another shot and a save by Boston. And the Capitals just going at it. It's still 3-1 with 11:41. As you see, the multiple chances Boston just had, as Kolzig denies them, not trying to make it not trying to have Boston make it 4-1, and potentially make sure that the game's out of reach. So he makes a very good effort to get another save, as he should. And now on a breakaway, no, Sotheby cannot get that. Linus Ullmark with the stone cold attitude, just cool, calm, and collected, as Sotheby with a very good chance to possibly make it 3-2, either just doesn't wait another couple seconds or fires it too early or whatever. Just that seems like it doesn't work. It didn't work, obviously, as you guys saw. And just one that I think Sotheby wants back, like just one that Clymer wanted back earlier a couple minutes ago. That's one, if I was Sotheby, I'd be just a little irritated. You just feel like you can't figure out this goaltender who's very good, highly rated overall goaltender, and that's a big hit. And it wasn't really a hit; it was a trip. With 9:51 left in the third period, just can't have that. You give Ovechkin probably. Yeah, I think that was he tripped Ovechkin. Matt Grizzly can't do that as a defenseman. One of your key top four defensemen, probably your third behind Lindholm and McAvoy. So you can't really have that. Can't have that. Clark and Pettinger, their guys are out there now. Not Ovechkin, surprisingly. Clymer's shot is blocked, and the Bruins would dump that down to the Capitals' end as game's slowly but surely getting out of reach unless the Capitals can make a quick one, as that one's saved. Pettinger right there. Pettinger makes a good pass, and he didn't shoot it. Now he shot it, and Castle shot it. Andrew Castle's of a good shot, the old guy. But Ullmark covers it up immediately. As Clymer, as we were talking about, not this shot, just a shot earlier from a good pass by, I think, Pettinger. Just needs one. As Castle's right there, had a opportunity that didn't go. So just feel like you're kicking yourself in the foot, kicking yourself with your foot in the head if you're Washington right now. Just need better chances, and you're not really executing on those opportunities and chances that you're getting. And that was a good pass, though. Clark has it right down back there. Clymer to Morrison, I think that was Morrison. He died. We'll just say that, although he got up. Right down there, Frederick to McAvoy. Tries to get it back to Frederick, but does not get that. It just does not happen. They said, I'm actually going to do something. So Boston has a 3-1 lead with 6 minutes, 20 seconds to go in this third period. Right there, good shot, but is denied by Kolzig or went a little bit wide left. Chris Clark has the puck. Clymer, good shot. Oh, it was blocked. What are we doing here? What are we doing here, boys? Come on. Right down there. Good. Oh, I was about to say good save. What are we doing here, Kolzig? 4-1 now with 4:59 when you need a couple saves. Just not one you want to have. As that would make it 4-1. Sorry for the technical difficulties, everyone. I did not intend that to happen, but that's just not one that you want to give up if you're Olaf Kolzig. Of course, though, Jamie Hubert was out there, so you're going to give up a little bit of a play, obviously. And the Capitals, knowing that it's 4-1 with about 4:30 left, they have to get some quick goals. They can't give up any more goals. They need to get quick goals. And that's just something that I think the coaching staff needs to rely on, as they're just kind of playing around. Halburn down to Pettinger to Morrison, who gets crumbled. Halburn has it again, dumps it a little bit. Down Wheelsy, trying to get that shot. Pettinger with a good shot, bounces over to the side. And Boston regains possession. Good hit by Clymer. Morrison gets it back down over there. And they have the Washington now as the puck. Decent shot right there, as Ullmark will keep that for a good save with 1:50 left in the third period. It is 4-1. Ullmark with some good saves. Here are some notable ones. That's a good save right there off the blocker. Good save right there with his glove hand on Ovechkin. Sotheby on that breakaway from earlier. It's just not the best game for the Capitals. A very good game from the star-studded one of the top goaltenders in this custom league that I'm doing. So just one of the best. Sotheby gets the puck taken away from him, and yeah, so Capitals about to lose this game with under a minute to go, as they try to get Boston tries to get the puck, and there's a penalty. Boston takes a penalty. So, oh boy, guys, is Boston gonna blow this lead? Are they gonna pull like a Maple Leafs or something? Like if it was the first round, Marchand visibly upset, knows that something might happen. As Ovechkin takes a power play ice time thing, as they just dump it. Boston, all they need to do is dump it. Kolzig knows he's going to lose this one as they give it over to Zubris. To Ovechkin, fires and scores. Alexander Ovechkin scores his second goal of the game and of the season. Just makes it 4-2 with 38.3 seconds. And, well, Doc, I really do think that Wayne Gretzky's going to have a run with his money on that all-time goal record. I don't know. This kid has a zip on the puck. I really do think if he breaks that record, his celebration is going to be taking a dive on the ice. Like when he, he's gonna leap and his team's gonna surround him. He's gonna have like about a 10-minute speech. I don't know. I'm not a sorcerer or anything, but I think that's gonna happen as it is 4-2. Maybe the Capitals can heap it to 4-2 as they try to just have some last moments as Boston takes the puck. Good save right there by Kolzig with 20 so seconds ago, and they're pulling their home goalie. They're pulling the goalie. Ovechkin fires, trying to get that hat trick. Gets another one right there. 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, and they score. With 14.4 seconds, the Boston Bruins score to make it 5-2 after the 2005-2006 Washington Capitals would pull their goaltender. Marchand gets his second from Olmark, the goaltender. That's how good he is in his custom league I'm doing. And Grzelcyk fires it right, just a dead eye right in the empty net to make this a very, very big lead for them, as it's now 5-2. All 2022 Boston Bruins in this matchup. So it's very good for Boston, as they should be loving life as they start out to a 1-0 start and get the 2 points as Olmark makes a final save, trying to get the puck Washington, and that takes a capper and closes the page of a book for this one. Is 5-2, all 2022-2023 Boston Bruins on this one. Seems like this team might get like 130 points in the season. I don't know, like 55 plus wins, 60 plus wins. I don't know. 60 plus wins could be in the future for them. I see the highlights for this game as it takes a cap. Gotta put down your cap for the Bruins on this one. Air Slapshot, pretty happy after those goals. And so long here from MCI Center in a 5-2 victory for Boston.